Namaste. Welcome to Mindful Yoga Together. So there are two more classes in the spring, or officially, June, starting in June, it's a summer. But still, we are practicing of a spring, concerning of spring organs that we are still on. Okay, so last week we talked about the Namaste, what it means. We are bowing to the God inside of others and bowing inside of us. And also another way of translating or getting a meaning is the light right inside of me and light inside of you are bowing each other. So we are respecting the light of others. So actually the light is something that you recognize that somebody else's, the kindness or, goodness inside of them. And you might express that verbally or you simply recognize within yourself. But that when you are able to do that, you are already finding the light. So it's a reflection within ourselves. It means, like I was thinking about this, but when you are envy or jealousy or bitterness, that when you see the goodness inside of them, so already when you feel envy, you are judging yourself. You are comparing yourself to that goodness you saw. So that judgment, so it's crowding our mind. So when those judgment and bitterness and jealousy covers and take over us, it's become kind of a distraction and we cannot see what is actually true. Reality is. And when we are in that twisted or crowded head space, even somebody else's light is like a sunlight, or so you cannot see that the sunlight, beautiful sunlight in front of you. So our practice is to, sometimes it's hard to compare ourselves, but practice is to recognize that and we kind of clean ourselves and polishing that crowded, twistedness in our mind. So I like to share with you that the short quote by Rumi. The beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. The beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. It's a beautiful way of setting our practice today. So come to a comfortable seat. You might close your eyes or just half close your eyes and settle in. So our practice is to purify and cleansing. And our breath is helping to let go of what we don't need anymore. Then fresh air to kind of purify or freshness comes into our mind. And crowdedness goes out with exhalation. Together, inhale through the nose. And exhale gently, let it go. Again, inhaling. Exhale, let it go. And in that empty space, we take inhale to bring the freshness inside, the cleanness inside. And I exhale, let go that twisted or dullness or something that I'm unable to see. Then in that space, the emptiness, we take the fresh goodness that we can see in others. The next inhalation, we want to move our hands out and up. Exhale without seeing our hands, but bringing your palms together, right and left, and to the heart center. Again, 2 more times like this. Inhale, hands reach out and up. Exhale, palms together to the heart center. Last one. Inhale, hands reach out and up. Exhale, palms together to the heart center. And let's connect your thumb to your heart center and bowing your head. And I feel the heartbeat where your thumb touches, or you can search for the heartbeat. And appreciating our life here today. And setting an intention. Maybe prayer. And slowly, let's open our eyes. Okay, interlace our fingers and press your hands forward. And stretching your hands gradually upward. And we are stretching the fingers and palms. Then exhale, let go. Oh. Okay, and your left hand goes to catch the right temple bone. So place your left finger to the right temple bone, give some massage here, and gradually tilt your head to the left side. Okay, notice the connection of jaw tightness and the temple bone or side of the head tightness. When you relax your face, your jaw relaxes the side of the head. Then gradually open your eyes to look up to the ceiling. Then our right hand stretch out to the side. Then you're going to rotate your hands, palm facing up, forward, down and back. So you are simply rotating your hands and try to keep your hands straight or long. So just you are not doing with the elbow. It's actually you are rotating from the shoulder. Okay, now catch your left knee if it's available, or maybe right knee. Then tilt your head to the front, so slightly looking down. So you will keep opening your eyes to look down. Then keep looking to where you are looking and lift your chin up so the gaze goes to the ceiling. Then again, and looking down, gaze down. The lift. Then come back to the center and let go our hands and straighten your arms up. And catch your right wrist with your left hand and stretching upward. Then exhale, tilt your hands to the left. And then slowly let it go and drop. Now, your left hand down, right hand goes up to touch the left temple bone. Give it some massage here. And gradually tilt your head And relax your jaw to open the temple bone or tightness, softening. And gaze up to the ceiling. Okay, so now move your hands out to the left side and keep your arms long and rotate your arm palm facing up, forward, down, and back. So it's a rotating from the shoulder. Okay, then slowly release. Then move your hands, catch the left elbow, left knee. Was it the right knee? Sorry. Then tilt your head down and up. And do a few rounds. And your gaze also moving downward, then upward. And slowly we are releasing. And bring your hands, reach out and up. Now catch your right wrist with your left hand and move the other way. Sorry, right hand, left wrist. Inhale, reaching your hands up. Then move your hands to your right side and stretch the left side of the body. And then exhale, let go. Okay, let's come on to our hands-knee position. And let's have the block in front, the right side and left side. Then as you inhale, looking upward. As you exhale, lounge back. Okay, now tuck your toes under, inhale, use your toes to look up. Exhale, lift your knees up and downward facing dog. Then inhale, lower your knees and looking up. Exhale, lift your hips to downward facing dog. Then slowly bring your knee down to the mat and then move your belly forward. Move your belly forward, and on your belly. Okay, now spread your arms to the side. Then as you inhale, we're going to lift our hands up as if you are spreading the wings. Become bird and spreading your wings. And lift your legs up too. Squeeze our glute. Lifting up. Then one more up. And exhale, let it go. And bend your knees. And move your feet side to side. Okay, so right side of the temple bone touch to the ground. So look into your left side. And relax your ankle and toes. So you might make a circle there too. So wiggle your toes, ankles, and activate. Then when you are ready, straighten your leg and tuck your toes under. And reach your hands forward. And palm is facing downward. And then forehead down to the ground. Remember last time we did lots of forehead or head to the earth. Okay, tuck your toes under and notice the all toes. So little toes, fourth toes, third, second, and big toes. And activate and push your heels to the back. And when you do that, maybe thighs are floating up. And try to tuck your navel towards the spine. So we are engaging our core. And try to lengthen the lower back. So your tailbone back means you are When you move the tailbone back towards the heel, you are lengthening the lower back. Then plant your palms down. Then active hand and reaching your hands forward and forehead down and lengthening the back of the neck. And very active, like a Superman flying in the air. One more breath. Now exhale, relax, bend your knees and move your feet side to side. So your arm can bend your elbow, stack your forearm, then forehead coming to connect to the arm. Then move your feet side to side and massage the front of the thigh, which we used quite a lot in the last pose, so we are relaxing. Okay, now when you are ready, we want to bring our hands to catch the toes or ankles from outside. Exhale, fully relax. Inhale, kick into your hand. And Dhanurasana. And squeeze our glute. And lift your thighs away from the mat. And try to point your toes to the sky and to the ceiling. And open the chest, lifting up. Now one more up. Exhale, let go. Relax your feet side to side, moving side to side. Then bring your forearms stacking over and head resting there. Okay, when you are ready, straighten your leg. Stretch your arms to the side, palm facing down. Inhale, lift your right leg up, and try to lift as much as you can. Then when you ground your left leg down, right leg can float. And lifting up, forehead down, lift up. One more. Exhale, bend your right knee, roll onto the left side. So right toe can come to the ground maybe. Then notice the left temple bone can come to massage onto the ground. Then relax your chin and tuck the chin to open the front of the neck. Then right hand go and find your right toe, catch, or just the right side of the head. If you can catch the right toe, that will be great. If not, that's okay. And try to open the front of the body. One more breath. Okay, untuck the chin, open the front of the neck, and release on your belly. Stretch your both legs, spread your arms wide to the side. The other way. Inhale, left leg up. So keep pointing your toes to the back. Try not to bending your knees. So keep our legs long. Then ground your right leg down and lift your left leg. So as if from the hip joint, your leg is kind of coming out, or you are creating a space there. One more breath. Forehead down. And keep our back of the neck long. Exhale. Roll to the right side. Your left toe coming towards the ground. Then right side of the temple bone, resting down. Then maybe left hand goes to find your left toe. Be there. I need to sip some water. Okay, so opening the front of the neck and tuck the chin, creating a space to the front of the body, including the neck. Last breath. Okay, exhale, slowly release on your belly. And bring our palms by your side. And tuck your elbow towards your body. Inhale, cobra, point your toes to the back and lift your chest up. Okay, now activate your leg and notice the hip joint. So we are opening the liver meridian. So notice the fourth toe behind you, fourth toe to the back. Then move the pelvis forward and chest up. Stretching the front of the leg. Exhale. Lift your hips to downward facing dog or child pose. Okay, bend your knees. So look to your feet and bending your knees so feet is hip distance apart and parallel. And bend your knees to bring your belly towards your thigh. When you do this, try to lift your pelvis up. We are lengthening the back, lower back. Lower back, open the lower back, active. Active leg. One more breath. Okay, inhale, use your leg, toes, and step forward. Step forward and bending forward. Catch the elbows. Here we are bending your knees as well. Bending forward, but bending your knees. And try to bring your belly towards your thigh and creating the space to the lower back of the body. And relax your head and hand. One more breath. Okay. Then open your eyes and bending your knees, and we're gonna lower ourselves. And bring your hands on your thigh. So we did the last time too, Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha is upward. So we are cultivating the upward energy. But upward energy needs to have a downward energy. So it goes this way. If you don't have a downward energy, just you are floating up. Or doesn't activate our whole body. So plant your feet, strong leg, and pull your hips down. Then tuck your navel towards the spine. So from the ground, we feel the energy and round in the back as if you are following your belly. Okay, with the breath, let's inhale. Then exhale completely and find your ground. Then hold the breath and tuck your navel in and up as if you are emptying your stomach. Then inhale and relax your belly. Whatever you are holding now, it's relaxed. Then exhale again completely. We're going to do 4 more times. Then hold the breath and tuck your navel in and up and follow your belly. You can really lounge your back to feel the back of the body opens. And then relax and inhale. And exhale completely. And hold the breath. Tuck your navel in and up and follow your belly. Last time we imagined of the eagle flying, spreading the wings wide. Hope I said that the last time. Then exhale, let it go. Then exhale completely. Tuck your navel in, up, follow. And 2 more times your own pace. And when you are ready, let's come up and hands goes out and up and stand, catch the elbows. And inhale to lift your elbows upward and lift your heels off the ground. And lifting up and stretching upward. Then exhale, drop your heel, bend your knees, bend forward, and let your arms swing, relax. Again, inhale, rising hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, find your elbow and catch. Inhale, lift your elbows upward, the heels off the ground, hugging our belly in, lifting up and up. Exhale, let go, drop your heel, bend your knee, bend forward. Let your arms swing. Relax your shoulder. And then slowly coming up to the center. Let's do breath of joy. So cleansing breath. Breath of joy is 3 inhalation, 1 exhalation. When you exhale, open mouth wide, then and whatever the emotions or whatever the thing is feels stuck inside of you is coming out. So imagine that those are coming out. Okay, let's begin. Inhale, 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 inhale. 2 more. Last big one. And slowly coming up to the center, and let's swing our arms. So if you feel dizzy, look straight forward. But if you're okay, you can look here and there. So we're gonna kind of twist and relax the lower back, belly. Also lift your heels when you look to, when you kind of swing to the other side. Pick up your heels so you are active on your toes and noticing the heels. And 5, 4, 3, 2, gradually back to center. Okay, and let's come to the front, and feet is actually apart, hip distance apart. Inhaling, hands reach up. Exhale, bend your elbow and hands behind you. Interlace your finger, pull your hands back and chest open. Exhale, bend your knees and head down, bend forward. Then inhale, lift your neck, goes up or arms back. Exhale, drop your hands, round it back. Inhale, slowly coming up. And the hands goes up and over the head and catch the right wrist with your left hand. Then ground your left foot and move your left hand, hands to the left side. Then shift your weight and pick up your right leg. Then exhale, slowly release and plant your both feet down, bend your elbows and drop and let it swing. Okay, plant your feet down and rising. So now we're going to catch our left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, reach our hands up. Exhale. Okay, we are moving the hands to the right side. Okay, notice the ground on your right foot and gradually left foot become light and left. One more breath. Then exhale, let go, drop your elbows and let it swing. And lounge your back. Inhale, rising hands goes up and over the head, palms together and to the heart center. Stand in front of the yoga mat. And let's do sun salutation, prayer to the sun. Inhale, reach our hands, palms together at the top, look up. Exhale, bend forward and hands come onto the block. halfway left, inhale. Exhale, step back, hands down and knee down. Then slide forward like last time. Chest down, chin down, forehead down. Then straighten your leg, inhale halfway, not halfway. Cobra or upward facing dog, stretch the front of the body. Exhale, lift your hips to downward facing dog. Let's together big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. And next inhalation, walk forward and feet is together. Inhale, halfway left, you might use the rock. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale, coming up, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands together to the heart center. Again, inhale, hands reach. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back. And bring your knee down to the mat and slide yourself forward, chest down, chin down, forehead down. And point your toes back, cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. And relax your head, look into your toes. You might bend your knees. So when you bend your knees, heels come up. And when you bring your belly towards your thigh and take your hips more high, so you get the close to that shape. One more breath. All right, inhale, looking forward. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, head down, relax. And coming up, inhale, hands reach. Exhale, hands together to the heart center. Bend your knees to pull your hips back and come into chair pose. And look to your hand. Exhale, hands forward and bending forward, hands come to the block. Plant your right foot down, so use the block. Maybe higher setting. Halfway left. Exhale, bend forward, relax. Again, inhale, halfway left. Okay, plant your right foot and move your left leg to the side. Left leg to the side. So basically what I'm doing is like that side. Then slowly release. Okay, plant your left foot down. Inhale, right leg goes to the right side. Exhale, let's release. And plant your feet down. Inhale, halfway left. Right foot down, and now send your left leg straight back. So it's like a warrior one. Bend your right knee, and we're gonna step back. And now right elbow, right knee. Then gradually left foot down, and we're gonna rise to warrior two. Warrior two, so we are opening to the left side. And spread your arms wide and look to your right finger. And then inhale, right hand goes up and over the head and lengthening. So keep your right knee bent. And then exhale, right elbow, right knee. Extend your left arm over the head. Again, inhale, right hand up and over. Gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Look to the left hand and reach over the head. And let's stay here for one more breath. And then inhale, straighten your leg, and we're gonna rise up. Okay, so now point your toes out, both toes out, bend your leg, both knees, and sinking down. And feel the inner thigh, inner leg. gradually shifting your weight side to side and coming a little bit deeper if you are comfortable. One more breath. Okay, inhale, we want to come up and straighten your leg. Point your toes now to the longer side of the mat. Inhale, hands reach out. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, pull your hands back. Exhale, bend your knees, bend forward. So keep your knees bent. And find the strength of your leg and keep grounded so that upper body can relax. One more breath. Exhale, bend your knees, and we're going to roll ourselves up to stand. Then spread your, okay, let's point our light toe forward. Spread your arms wide. We are coming to Trikonasana triangle. Okay, ground your left foot, the right hand reach forward. Then right hand, right leg, left hand goes up, over. And let's stay here. And you might also use the block. Last breath. And bend your front knee. We come to warrior two. Then exhale. Bring your hands on your hip. Then pivot them face to the front. Then, so your back heel is lifted. And belly towards your right leg and catch the block. Plant your right foot. Pick up your left leg up like warrior three. And exhale, slowly release. Bring your both feet down to the mat. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, bend your knees. Pull your hips back. Come into chair. Hands reach, looking up. Exhale, bow down. Belly to your thigh. Hands on to the block again. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, head down, relax. Again, inhale, halfway left. Exhale. Now use the block and slide your right leg back. Right leg back. Exhale, bend your left knee and let's lower right foot come to the ground and ground your heels down. Left elbow, left knee, and we come up and open the arms wide, warrior two. So this time, look to the left finger forward. So our body is actually facing to the right side. But our gaze are left finger, left side, forward. One more breath, inhale. Then exhale, bring your elbow to the knee and reach your right hand over the head. Then keep your legs as it is and left leg goes up and over. So left side is now opening. Then I exhale. So we're going to keep moving. Left elbow, left knee, right hand reach over the head. Then as you inhale, lift your left elbow up and look to the ceiling. So we're going to move. One more time. Exhale, knee to the elbow and stretch the right side. And then inhale, we're going to rise up. Then a left elbow, left knee, stretch the right. Okay, let's stay here. One more breath. And then as you inhale, slowly rising up and hands on your hip. And point your toes. So we're going to face to the longer side of the mat. And bend your knees, both knees, and come into the lower. And feel, okay, so now we can move a little bit side to side. And feeling our leg and strong leg. And feel the inner thigh. And opening our hips. Okay, when you are ready, we're going to come up, inhale, straighten your leg. And now feet is parallel to each other, so your toes are pointing to the longer side of the mat. And hands come on your hip. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, bend your knees, bend forward. And hands come down to the ground. Okay, find the block. Place the forehead onto the block. So low, highest height or shorter. If one block doesn't help, you can use the two. And relax your hands where it hang. Relax. So bringing our head below the heart, it's easier for our mind to clear actually. And sending the breath down to our brain. Last breath. Alright, inhale halfway left. Okay, you can put back the block to the front. And hands on your hips and bend your knees. Inhale, we're gonna rise to stand again. And point your left toe forward. We are coming to triangle pose. Trikonasana. Ground your right foot and hands spread wide. Then pull your hips to the back and left hand forward. And left hand, left leg, right hand to the sky. And one more breath. Okay, and bending your front knee, we're gonna come up. Warrior two. Exhale. Bring your hands on your hip and face to the front. So you are picking up your right heel off the ground. Then lean forward, the belly onto your thigh, hands onto the block, and pick up your right leg, like a warrior three. Then bring your feet together to the front. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, pull your hips back. And we come to chair. Hands reach up. Then rise up and straighten your leg. Hands come by your side. Excellent. Okay, so a little bit of balancing pose and make a fist. I'm just facing to this way. So we're gonna do slow running or slow motion running. So move your elbow. So I want you to pay attention to the elbow is moving back. So what we see is front. Then sometimes we forget to see what is in the back. Okay. So now pick up your right elbow up and left knee up. So as if you are gathering, so you're going to twist and bring your right elbow to the left knee. Then inhale, switch the hand. Now push your left heel to the back, bend your right knee so you can lean forward easily and push your left heel back and left. So you are leaning forward. And maybe touch the right hand to the left toe. Okay, we're gonna switch. Now right elbow to the left knee. So forward, 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 forward. Twist. And switch. So left heel to the back and up. And maybe hand, right hand, left toe touch. Okay, one more round. Right elbow, left knee. Twist. Full balance, balance, balance. Then push your left heel back and up and touch. And slowly coming back to the center and let's shake it up. Relax. So we are going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So let's notice how we might tense our face. Maybe jaw and maybe eyes. So try to notice that, then if you can relax. Okay, especially when we are challenging moment, we do that often. Not only this pose. Okay, now left elbow to the right knee. So you can lounge your back to kind of a squeeze in. Then we're gonna switch our hand. Right heel goes back. So relax your face. And maybe left hand right to touch. And then inhale, right knee, left elbow and twist. And then exhale the other way. And back, back, back and up. And then last one. Lift your right knee, left elbow, twist. Then exhale the other way. Push your heels to the back, right heel back, and right toe, left hand. And then slowly let go and shake it up. Relax, relax. All right. So now let's face to the screen and bring your feet apart. Then bend your right knee, left. Okay, so when we do this, bring the other hand, right hand, left knee. Then left hand, right elbow. Huh? It's like, okay, anyway, opposite. So you can do the elbow if that's available. So it's a twisting. And you can do slow, you can do lower, but the other elbow comes. Okay, last one. Okay, then bring our hands in the center. Feet is parallel. Hands forward and head relax like a downward facing dog, but the wide leg. Let's together big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. Again, big inhale. Exhale, let go. And slowly bring our feet closer. Then let's sit in Marasana. So bend your knees. So reaching still hands forward. Inside of the knee, our chest or our shoulder, and bend forward. And lengthening the lower back of the body. Okay, and let's release. Bring your feet together, open your knees wide, and Baddha Konasana. So you can drop the feet. And notice the fourth toe, and the outside of the leg, outside of the knee, and these outside of the hip, then side and all the way to the side of the eyes. That's where it's connecting. That's called bharatanatyam. Then notice the big toe, but big toe. Then from inside, inner ankle, inner thigh, then all the way to this rib cage, bottom of the rib cage, under the nipple. That's where liver meridian is connecting. That's we have been working on this spring. Okay, so now let's see how it goes. So block and a cushion. So we're gonna do kind of a fish pose that regularly what we do. So this come somewhere between the shoulder blade. Then the second block is like a head. But if you like to use the cushion a little bit softer surface, you will put it onto the block. So we are doing the fish pose, but we want to bring our feet together and open your knees wide. And your hips down. Make sure that the hips is down and make the nice space to the lower back. So if this is not comfortable, you can just straighten your leg, but try to bring your feet together, open your knees wide. Then open your arms wide and just relax here. So your knee doesn't need to come down, but just let the gravity pull your knees out. And notice how your rib cage or lips kind of expose or lift up. And let this ribs comes up. And notice the big toes. And in between the space, in the thigh, the hip joint, that all connects. Relax your jaw, softening your face, and creating a space to the side of the neck and your jaw. Notice the temple bone and side of the eyes. That all connects up to the fourth toe, outside of the hip and legs, in between. And let your lower back soft. And we don't need to fight. We are cultivating a rest and restore. Restore and relax. And stay here for one more breath. And exhale. Let's close our knee together and roll onto one side. And let this blocks and a cushion away and flat back to the ground. And happy baby. It's very similar what we did, but now we are releasing the lower back. So notice the lower back come to the ground and find the length there. So we did the back bending, so now we are creating a space to the lower back. Okay, then legs together and shoulder stand. So zip your legs together and lift your hips up. So make sure your neck and the back is nice and long. And lift your legs up. And if you can find inner big toes touches and the inner thigh touches and lift up. And maybe goes to Halasana, your toes, your legs over the head. Maybe toes touch to the ground or maybe not. Now bending your knees and slowly lower down to the ground. And fish pose. Slide your palms under the hip and bring your elbows closer. Lift your chin up, just creating the throat where we compress just for Halasana. Then let go. And hug our knee to the chest. And drop your knee to the right side and spread your arms wide and look to the left. You can simply move your both knee to the right or you can cross the leg. Then release the other side, cross your left leg over the right and twist. And then slowly come back to the center and Shavasana, last pose for this practice. Let's lie down to the mat. And relax ourselves. And notice the energy and the breath is moving freely through our body. And light shines inside of you. And that light reflecting on others or beauty you see in others is actually a reflection of you. And let go all the tension. And I like to share the quote. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So Marianne Williamson, one more time. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. And slowly bring our awareness to your fingertips and toes, inviting a small movement. And reaching your hands over the head. And let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Let's together big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, let it go. Bring our knee to the chest, give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and heart, what we have today. And lower on to one side. And coming up to a comfortable seated position. Together, inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Gesture of gratitude and offering. And let's peace, joy, kindness, and beauty you have inside. We are offering it to others. Thank you so much for letting me guide us through your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this morning. And it's going to be end of May already, on June next week.